Gotta unmute the microphone. Hey everybody, it's Lawrence from financialthing.com. This is a very, very last minute impromptu live stream. I'm going to do a cryptocurrency live stream today, and I've been promising for a while a video walkthrough of Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, how to use it. I've done a tutorial video before, but I wanted to do a couple of other things that I forgot to put on the video, so I thought, hell, why not live stream it, do it live, since I'm going to be doing it anyway. So, this is what today is going to be about. For anybody who's not watching live, you can go ahead and in the description I'll be time-stamping the different things that we're going to be doing today, including I'm going to show you how to make a deposit into your Coinbase account, why you'd want to do it that way, because you can save fees purchasing coin on Coinbase Pro, but it's easier just to put the money in Coinbase. That's what I do. Now you can transfer over to Coinbase Pro. It's very simple, instantaneous. I'll show you how to do that. And I'm going to show you how to make a trade, how to make a market order trade, which is a trade that happens straight away. And I'm going to show you how to make a limit order trade, which is what I would recommend doing at the moment. Is where we're going to set a price for what we want to pay for a certain coin. And the reason why we do that is crypto coin is very volatile. And there may be a price that you're trying to hit, but the way that the cryptocurrency has been spiking at the moment, that price might get hit for a few seconds and then bounce right back up again, which means if you're not in front of a computer or on your phone, you're just going to miss those price buying points. Also, because crypto is trading 24 hours a day, there's a good chance this happens when you're asleep in the middle of the night and you completely miss a buying opportunity that you may have wanted to have. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. Everybody, hi, welcome to everyone who's in the stream. Again, this was a last minute thing, so we have some people here who are usually here and maybe some newcomers. John Cutler, hi, from Blackpool. We got Dividend Dave Dawson here, Dave West from Chile but snow-free Newcastle. Darren here, Chimpo Naughty from Sonic Boom City, I don't know, Cambridge, I guess. Steve Manton, Solly Hall, Paul Bagworth is here. Hi to everybody. And Paul Ward from Portsmouth. Hi, Mark. Mark Mason here. Again, this is not going to be a peer-to-peer stream. We're going to have our normal stream tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m., which will cover peer-to-peer lending and general investment. This is going to be a straight-up Coinbase tutorial. And we'll talk some about crypto coin, what's going on in the market. That is the dog telling me that she needs to be picked up. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Hi, Debbie at Mixed Media Arts from the Cayman Islands. What a lovely place to be locked down. I would imagine COVID better than Bognor Regis or somewhere like that. Hi, Jay. John Day from Nottingham. Nice to see you. So if you have any questions about cryptocurrency, you have no idea what it is, you're confused, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, pop it in the comments. You know, I've talked about crypto for a while in the stream, so it's not a new topic. But, you know, it's something I've been investing in for about 4 years now. Should have started when I first looked at it back in 2012/13, but back then it was about $2.50 to $2.50 for Bitcoin. But the problem was it's very difficult to buy. It was confusing. You just didn't know how to do it, how to get the coins off of the platforms that you bought off. It just seemed very insecure, so just ignored it at that time. And then actually the platform that I almost bought Bitcoin on back in 2012 was called Mt. Gox, which ended up collapsing. So probably better that it happened this way, because if I'd have purchased back in 2012 and the whole coins had gotten lost on the platform, probably wouldn't have dipped back into the water again. So I think everything happens for a reason, right? Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about Coinbase and some of the issues with banking to big banks. They're not. Some of them are not fans of cryptocurrency. You may find that you have some problems attaching a certain bank account. I use Barclays and have not had any issues at all, except sometimes when I try to make a deposit, I'll get a fraud text or a call from the fraud department because they still are a little bit skeptical about what's going on with cryptocurrency. And when you're sending money to places like Coinbase, sometimes it gets flagged. But I know HSBC and a couple of other banks have banned deposits, and this is just a way for these big banks to really shut down what is a disruptive type of investment for them. They don't make any real money off of people like you and me depositing into a place like Coinbase. Actually, it's a big disadvantage to them because what HSBC wants is for you to keep all your money with them and also invest it through their financial advisors and their financial services. So they try to make it as difficult as they can. And they want to protect the consumer. Of course, nothing wrong with that. But there are plenty of banks like Revolut. Barclays has been fine. So you may have to open up another bank account if crypto is something you want to get into. So anyway. Evening. Yes, Steve Manton says nothing wrong with Bogner Regis. I agree. And if you're watching by the way, on the recorded version of this in the future, so hi to your future self, I'm going to be timestamping in the description the different things that we're going to do. I can't remember if I mentioned that. So right now we're live. It's going to be a bit different. Steve Manton says Santander okay with Coinbase. So there you go. There's another bank. Chica Boy is here. Nice to see you. And Nationwide okay with Coinbase. So there's a couple of banks in the UK that you can use there. Our US friends watching, you probably aren't going to have the type of issues that some people in the UK are having. So usually Bank of America, Regions Bank, some of the big banks are fine, and you shouldn't have any issues. So Aki Chap, nice to see you here. Welcome. So let's get right into it. Please just hit that thumbs up too if you can, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're very close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark, which is something I've really been pushing to. We're about 888. I think only 112 people away. 112 people away from 1,000, which is amazing. Thanks for everybody's support. It's been a long, hard slog. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I didn't think it was worth doing, but glad to be able to do it. Mike Powell is here. He says, keep talking, it's going up. I don't know if you're a crypto investor or not, Mike. I haven't looked at the price today. I've been busy making videos for the Financial Thing channel. Maybe I should look and see what the price is right now. What are we at? Oh, 36,114. So yeah, you've seen a big spike recently down from the high. I think it was a little bit over 41,000. So we saw this correction. And just my thoughts. I was going to set some target buy orders in the $28,000 range, but I don't think we're going to hit that now. I think the correction has happened. So I'm not sure that we're going to see another big correction. That was kind of the one. It was the one. We'll look at the charts. I'll show you the charts and what's going on. Mike did try to sign up. He said, Mike Powell, usual problem with the anti-money laundering. Yes, it's a problem. It happens. It does happen. I know it's a pain. It's definitely a thing in England, that I struggle with more than I do anywhere else when I've tried to open a bank account. I even opened a bank account in America once, and it was a lot easier through HSBC. Anyway, let's get right to it. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you what's going on and how to use Coinbase. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, perfect. So this is the dashboard that you're going to see in Coinbase when you sign up. It's very simple to use. You've got these left side tabs. They're pretty self-explanatory. When you sign up for an account, the first thing that popped into my mind, I think this is a huge omission with Coinbase, but you look at it and you're like, how do I buy, how do I deposit money? How do I deposit dollars or pounds into this account? It's not very simple. This is another funny thing there. It's saying your account is down here. You're almost ready to buy. Please complete your account. My account is already completed, so I don't know why it says that. But I can click on this buy crypto coin over here on the right. And problem is I don't have, if you have a new account, you're going to see 0 here and 0 here. I already have money in my account. So that's what's going on there. And it still doesn't show you how to deposit from your bank. So how you do this is very hidden, but you go into portfolio over here on the left, and then you click on British pounds. That's how you make a deposit. So here, even though you don't have a portfolio, yours will say 0. Mine says £1,789. But if you have any coins held on this platform, these are all going to be listed down here. All the different coins that Coinbase offers trading on are here. But I don't have any in this account. I have another account that I moved everything to. But this is how you deposit coins. What you're going to do is you're going to have to link up your bank account. That's done inside of the settings here. I'm not going to show you that because it's got my personal information in there. But it's pretty simple. You go ahead and connect your bank account. You can also do it if you have a big warning sign on the front like I showed you before. You can do it that way. But once you got your money in, sometimes Coinbase can be a little tricky with the anti-money laundering, and it does take sometimes a couple of days. Some people have reported it getting stuck and it taking a couple of weeks, but just be patient. You know, Coinbase is growing very rapidly, and the problem is that I think they're just not equipped to handle that kind of growth. So a lot of the platforms are like this, by the way. If you think there's other better ones out there, don't be fooled. Some of the other trading platforms offer cryptocurrency purchases, but just be aware that some of them are not actually really cryptocurrency if you cannot withdraw the coins out. I'm not talking about sell them, I'm talking about just withdraw the coins to a hardware wallet. That means you don't actually have real crypto. You have something that's tracking the Bitcoin price or whatever the coin it is that you're buying. So I like using Coinbase because it's the actual coin that I can withdraw to a hardware wallet or to another account if I need to do that. So that's why I use Coinbase. By the way, I'll put a link in the description to sign up if you want. You can get yourself, I think, about £7 or $10 of free crypto coin. I'm going to do that at the end. So back to the deposit. So you're going to go down here in the portfolio and you just click on British pounds. And then over here on the right, you're going to see deposit. Okay. Once your bank account is linked up, they're going to give you this reference number, which is for you. And you want to copy that. And once you've clicked, I've copied or written down my reference number, you hit continue. And then here is the bank account information. So you're going to do a transfer from your bank. It's the best way to do it. It's the cheapest. And it happens pretty quickly. Usually for me, so I haven't had any issues with the bank attachment situation. Within 10 minutes, I get the money in my accounts very, very fast. So here's the recipient name. You're going to want to use this information for the transfer. And make sure you put this reference number in there. If you don't use that reference number on your transfer, it will not go through. It will fail. I've learned that the hard way when I was first doing this. And then once you've sent funds, you go ahead and click this. I've sent the funds, and that sends them a little notification ping to know to expect a deposit from you. And you should see that account, money in your account within just a few minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most. So once you got the money in your account, you'll see it here under this portfolio balance. So right now you can see I have £1,789. And from there, what we want to go ahead and do is transfer this money into Coinbase Pro, because the fees to buy on Coinbase Pro, which is their trading platform, is a lot cheaper. And again, I'm going to show you why that is. So if I click buy crypto and I want to buy £100 of Bitcoin on Coinbase, let me show you the fees. £2.99. So you're paying almost 3%, so 2.9%, 2.99% on that purchase, which is very expensive. Okay, so if we do it in the Pro platform, it's a heck of a lot cheaper. I'm going to show you that. So let's open up Coinbase Pro. What's going to happen, you're going to go to pro.coinbase.com and it's going to tell you to log in. You just press the login button, put in your details, and you're going to automatically have a Coinbase Pro account. You don't have to re-sign up for a new account. It's all attached to Coinbase. You can see my portfolio right here is 0. I have no money in here. So what I will do, you may land on this trade screen. Hopefully everything's working today. But you may land on this trade screen. Let me move this over here. And you're going to see all this jumbled charts and just ignore it, okay? The best thing I can tell you is this is for pro trading. So just ignore this. I'm going to show you a very easy work through on this trading. Don't get intimidated. Super easy. From here, if you land on this screen, what we're going to do is go to portfolios and we're just going to make a deposit. So we're going to click deposit and we want to deposit pounds into here because we don't own any cryptocurrency. And then we're going to click on down here. This is where the funds are coming from, instantly from Coinbase.com to Coinbase Pro. It's going to tell me here how much I have available. That's linked again to my portfolio here in Coinbase. So I'm just going to put the whole thing in. You can just hit this max button, right? And if you want to test it, if you're a little bit unsure at the beginning, you can put a 10 pounds in or 5 pounds just to test it and see if it works. But I'll show you how quick this is. There's no fee to do it, by the way. So I'm going to hit deposit. And there you go. You're going to see in a second that will pop up. I'll just refresh it. Hopefully it's there straight away. It should be. And you can see right here, our portfolio is now 1,789 pounds. So that's as simple as that. And if you want to withdraw that money, you can do that instantly. Again, you just click on withdraw assets up here and click on British pounds and you can send it right back to Coinbase. But you can see now if I refresh my Coinbase account, there will be 0 in there. Right, so now I have a 0 balance. If I go back to the Pro and I say I want to send, I'll send a pound just to show you how quick this is. Withdraw a pound. Done. And refresh and you'll see a pound in here. So that's it. That's simple. Super simple. So once you got your money in the account, what we're going to do is put some trades in. And what I want to show you is how to do market trades and limit trades. Limit trades, again, is where we set a price limit that we want to pay. And I'll tell you my thinking on that when we set those up. And market is just whatever the market is right now is what you're going to get the purchase price for. So let me see if there's any questions so far. 1 second. Thanks again to everybody who's here watching. If you have any questions, put it in there. I don't see any questions so far, so we're going to keep on moving forward on this with the screen share. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Oh, nope, not that one. Yeah, I've got to get the right screen. It's not. Oh, where are we? Yeah, always gets a little bit confusing. Yeah, so it's pretty simple how to use. Just bear with me a second. I got to find my. There we go. Okay. Pretty simple to use. So from here on this trade screen, again, you hit that by hitting the trade button. You're going to see all of these numbers. Just ignore them. But what we want to pay attention to is what we're actually wanting to buy. If you click here on the left side, you're going to see all the different cryptocurrencies. If you're in the UK, I suggest going ahead and hitting the GBP. If in Europe, you can select the European. That's what you're going to be using to buy the currency. In the US, you can set US or all if you want. You can see here Bitcoin is BTC. It's very small under here, but it shows you Bitcoin. Then you've got Ether, which is Ethereum, ETH, and then Ripple. So all the different coins are listed down here. So you can search if you just want to buy Bitcoin, or you want to put trades in just for Bitcoin. Do it in the search up here. Type in BTC and it will show you all the different currencies, all the different ways to buy Bitcoin. What we're going to focus on, since we're UK stream right now, is BTC to GBP, which is right here. That's where you buy with British pounds, and you're going to get Bitcoin back in the purchase. If you're in the US, you can use the BTC to USD. We're trading in pounds right now, so I'll go ahead and click pounds here, and then it shows you this is the only option you have. So if you're confused and you're not sure you're buying the right thing, just click on the GBP or the US dollar or the euro, whatever it is you want to buy. So I'm going to click that, and what that's going to do, you can see up here on the left, this is the market now that we're trading in, that we're going to make our buy orders. You want to be very careful. Make sure you have the right coin selected up here, because if for some reason you have OMG up there by accident, that's what you're going to buy when you make your place buy order. So again, we're doing Bitcoin. This is going to be our first trade, and the first one we'll do is a market trade. We have 1,788 pounds, so I'm just going to buy 100 pounds today. You can see here, now here in the fee, 0.50 pounds is the fee, so it's 50 pence, which is the equivalent of about 65 cents in the US. A lot cheaper than the other. When we were doing it through Coinbase, it was 2.99, so you can see we've saved a ton of money, and this is why I tell everybody to use the Coinbase Pro platform. You're paying 6 times as few on fees. It just makes sense. And if you're buying a lot of cryptocurrency and on a monthly basis, or adding to your portfolio, you just don't want to pay 3% in fees every time. There's no point when you can just do it through here. Now again, ignore all of this stuff. This is all just trading history for people that are trading this stuff, which I don't recommend. It's very volatile. So we're just buy and hold people over here. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is selected to market right here. Here are your different order types. So market and limit are what we're going to be doing, but let's do our market order today. Again, we will do 100 pounds, and you're going to see here we're going to get this fractional amount of Bitcoin for 100 pounds. If we put 1,000, obviously that would change to a more significant amount, and the fee would go up, but still a percentage proportion much lower than Coinbase.com fees. So 100 pounds, all we're going to do is place that buy order on market. So we're going to get whatever the price is right now. It's 26,520 pounds. So let's go ahead and buy, and boom, now we own the 0.037500 of a Bitcoin. You can see the orders down here. Right down here it says filled. It was instantaneous. And if I go into my order profile right here, let's see if I make sure I have we're going to click on filled right here. So here's open on the order screen, filled. And this is what the fees that we've paid so far. And you also see the fee schedule down here. If you click on this fees tab, it drops the more you buy, but we're paying 0.5%. We're a taker fee. So that means, actually I don't know if we're a maker or a taker, I forget, but don't worry, it's the same. That's buyer and seller. I always get confused as to whether taker or maker is a buyer and seller. If you look on the filled, you can see all the crypto that I bought through here, but today, here was our order of 100 pounds, and here's the fee we paid. So you can see that order is executed. So that is done. So that's how you make a limit order trade. Very, very simple. Again, if I want to change it to Ethereum, I want to buy Ethereum right now. It's the same thing. So let's say I'll buy 100 pounds of Ethereum. You can see again the same fee exactly. Here's the Ethereum that I'm going to pick up from this purchase, so 100 pounds worth. Actually, I'm going to do 50 because I don't know that I want to own Ethereum at this price. I mean, it's not a terrible price, but it's a little high today. So I'm going to put 50 pounds of Ethereum at 25p fee, and this is what I'm going to get. Place buy order. Boom, done. Instantly executed. Again, Now you can see in my portfolio, now I own the Bitcoin here and the Ethereum here, those small amounts. So that's how you do a market trade, very simple. So what about a limit trade? So I'm a very positive thinker, and when I was writing up my execution prices, I was thinking maybe I could buy some Bitcoin about 20,450 pounds. Alas, I don't think that's a very achievable rate right now. These were my targets about 3 days ago. I think things have changed, and these are the coins that I've been most interested in: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and synthetics. So let's set up a limit buy order for somewhere around this price, just to show you. I think, again, this price is very optimistic, probably will not get hit at this point, but you'll get the idea of how this works and how these limit buy orders work. So I'll do the Bitcoin to GBP again and make sure that one is selected. I'm going to be on the buy tab here, and then I'm going to select limit right here. Okay, now this is the only negative thing about Coinbase Pro, is it doesn't allow you to put in the amount of money that you want to trade. Now the reason that it gets a little bit confusing, so let's say I put in my buy price. I'm going to put it in at 21,100. And by the way, if I'm trying to hit a target price, I usually don't put it a flat number. I don't put in 21,000 even, because a lot of traders will use those flat trading points, so sometimes those numbers never get executed. So I'll always put, if I'm looking for a strike price of 21,000 pounds, I'm going to put 21,100, just to be a little bit above that flat number that most people use in hopes of an execution. So now I have to figure out how much do I want to spend, and how does that equate to the amount of Bitcoin. Now, I could do it with a calculator, but I'm lazy. So what I'm going to do is just kind of fool around here and show you how much money that I would need if I put in an amount of, say, 0.15 of Bitcoin. That would mean I'd need 3,180 pounds and 83 pence in order to buy 0.15 Bitcoin at 21,100 pounds. Obviously, I don't have enough in my account to do that. I actually don't want to buy that much Bitcoin. So I just kind of tinker around with these numbers a little bit. If I add a 0 right there, now you can see that that would be a total of 318. So I'm actually trying to get to about a 400-pound buy order. So I'm going to put 0.2. So right now that's changed to 421 pounds and 11 pence if this executes, which again, I don't think it will, but let's go ahead and set that order. That's going to be a limit order. Again, make sure you've got that set up there with limit, and I'll hit place buy. And now you can see right here, we have this order open to hopefully fill at 21,100 pounds. Again, if you're sleeping or there's a big volatility spike, that will get executed while you're asleep. And if you're on another screen and you don't see that order, for instance, if you're on the Ethereum screen, you're going to see blank in there because it doesn't. This is just showing you open orders of that cryptocurrency that you're selected. So you can click on orders, and here you're going to see now in the open orders my trade right here of 0.02 Bitcoins at an execution price of this. And what I would recommend is going through and setting maybe a couple of different strike prices. So maybe I would here set one at 22,000 pounds, one at 22,500 pounds. So that way, if some of those prices get hit, I'm going to get filled on some of these orders, and maybe not all of them. So let's go ahead and just set another order for the Bitcoin strike of. We're going to use a limit of 22,100 for this trade. And since we're paying a little bit more, we're not going to get as much Bitcoin, so we're going to get probably 0.13. Nope, so 0.013. Okay, no, not so much. 0.017, let's say. Okay, that's not working. 0.020. Okay, so that will get us 444 pounds of Bitcoin. You can see this is live because obviously I'm shooting from the hip here. So we'll go ahead and set that trade right here. And now we have another trade, another limit buy trade. Let's refresh. That should show up here. Providing Coinbase is playing nice. Sometimes it gets a little bit laggy if there's a lot of trading volume. As you can see, that's what's happening right now. But you'll see that second order here, right there you go. And those two orders are now ready to go. Filled 0 because the Bitcoin is way over 22,000 right now. If I want to cancel one of these orders, very easy to do. I can do that on the trade screen under the Bitcoin GBC screen, or I can do it right here. So let's go ahead and just cancel this 21,000 pound order out. Right there, now it's canceled. That order is gone. So if we go ahead and look in our Bitcoin, you can see now one order there instead of two. It's very, very simple. So again, don't worry about all of these numbers. You don't have to pay any attention. So that is buy orders, and you can do that for any of the currencies you want or any of the coins. I'll go ahead and do one for Ethereum, show you how to do that. It's exactly the same. Set a limit. My limit price right now, it's 812 pounds. So let's say I set a price of 750. 750 pounds is my strike price. And I'm going to buy, say, one coin. You know what, let's buy a half a coin. So 376 pounds, 88p, there's the fee. Again, it's 0.5%. And I just go ahead and set that. Boom, there it down here. Under open orders is your live Ethereum order. And if I click back in the order screen, you will see, just refresh, you're going to see that Ethereum order. Again, and that's this order screen is where you're going to see all of your trades. Right here is the Ethereum order that I just placed. So very, very simple. Now, if I purchased crypto coin inside of here, which I did, you saw earlier, I bought some Bitcoin and I bought some Ethereum. So what I want to do is trade, actually transfer this Bitcoin out of Coinbase Pro back into my regular Coinbase account. That's just a personal preference. I like to have the coins either in a hardware wallet or in the Coinbase account, which you can see I have just £1 in there right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just withdraw the Bitcoin out. Again, you can test this. If you're a little unsure of what you're doing the first time, I recommend just send a little bit of Bitcoin over there. You can see I have 0.0037 ... So I'm just going to send it all because I've done it before. And I've made sure I've got my Coinbase.com account is here connected. So let's go ahead and withdraw that Bitcoin out. Very simple, done. And if we look now in our portfolio, we have now £100 and 38p. So our portfolio will show us the Bitcoin that we just transferred right here. Simple. There is our 0.0037 Bitcoin that we just sent, less the fee that we used to the trade. Yeah, so that's really as simple as it is to use the trading platform. It's the way that you're going to save a bunch of money if you're buying on a regular basis. Very easy to use, very simple, very cheap. And it's the way that I do things. Some people deposit straight into Coinbase Pro, but I've just gotten kind of used to doing it the other way, just going into Coinbase before and doing it. And again, there's tons of different coins in here. If you feel you want to have a punt on some of the other coins, I tend not to do that. I tend to stick to what I know and what I've researched. So the ones that I use right here, Synthetics. This is Synthetics coin that I find very interesting. You can research that. And then the other one is Chainlink, aside of the Bitcoin and the Ethereum. So this is Link. See Chainlink to Great British Pounds. Great British Pounds. This is the Chainlink screen. So if you want to buy the same way using limit orders or market orders. And again, if you want to sell some of your Bitcoin, it's very, very easy, or one of your crypto coins. I'll just show you how to do that. Let's go ahead and transfer. let's go in the portfolio. We're going to make a deposit of our Bitcoin. Actually, you know what? Since we've got Ethereum in here, I'll just do, well, I'll send some Bitcoin over from Coinbase.com. You can see here, here's what I have on the account. So let me I'll send it back. Bingo. Done. So now we have Bitcoin in the Coinbase Pro account. So I want to make sure I select Bitcoin up here. Okay. Where is my Bitcoin? Hang on. There we go. Sometimes you have to refresh it. Now you can see I have the 0.0037. So I'm going to sell just something to show you. Just sell a little bit. So I click on the sell. I've got max 0.0355, whatever. You can see the amount here. I'm just going to sell a tiny little bit because obviously I don't really want to sell it. So I'll pay a penny fee to sell 1 pound's worth. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sell less. I don't know. I think I can do this small amount. We'll see. So place sell order. Oh, no. So I've got to sell 0.001. So I don't really want to do that. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do, but I don't really want to sell it. But that's the way you can do it. You got to sell a minimum of 0.001. But that's how you sell. Very simple to transfer crypto back from your Coinbase.com into your Coinbase Pro, and then just execute a market order. Or you can set limit. If there's a certain price that you want to hit, again, you can use a limit sale price exactly the same way as we bought. So let's say right now the price is 26,621 and we're trying to achieve a price of 28,000. We can set that price of 28,000 and we can sell. I'll max at 28,000, which you can see here would give us that amount. Again, you're going to pay a fee. You pay a fee on buy and sell side, but that's how you place a sell order. Very simple. I tend to use the market because I'm not trading, and if I haven't actually really sold much, but if there is anything I need to sell, I'll just use a market order. Just sell it instantly. So that is absolutely it for how you use Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. I think I covered pretty much everything there. If you have any questions, pop them in the screen. I'll just have a quick read through. This is not going to be an hour-long stream tonight. This is just an easy, quick tutorial stream. Let's have a look. Here, see if you have any comments. Again, hit that thumbs up if you can. I hope you're enjoying this impromptu stream. Alan, welcome. Alan Toombs, nice to see you. Yeah, John Day says Coinbase Advisory, they're known to have verification issues. Yes, they have had some issues. You can actually follow them on Twitter, and they're always posting about this, saying, we're trying to get better, we're trying to serve you better. But yeah, this has been ongoing for years, ever since I first opened my account in 2017. And people that I know who've had accounts before that have said crypto is just very, very volatile. So you get a lot of server loads on these companies, and they're not always equipped. But not a problem, not concerned about the company. So we'll see. Let's see, I'm just going through the I'll see. Hi, Arthur. Nice to see you from Belfast. Let's see if you have it. How do you save your BTC to a hard wallet? Mike says. Yeah, that's for another tutorial. You basically just plug your hard wallet into your computer, and then through through Coinbase, there is a way to transfer out. I keep doing the wrong screen here. That's not what we want. Where are we? So let's say I was trying to make a withdrawal of Bitcoin. I'm going to click withdraw, and there's two ways you can do it. You can do it through here, through a crypto address, right? So when you get a hardware wallet, you're going to get a crypto address with that wallet, and you just plug it into your computer and go through the steps. So again, I don't have my crypto wallet in front of me. I'm not going to do that today, but that's one way. And through Coinbase Pro, it's the same thing. If you click, through Coinbase, if you click on whatever you have, so say Bitcoin, you want to send it, you can send it to your wallet address right here. See how it says mobile, email, or address. You want to make sure you get that address correct, because if you make a mistake, that crypto coin is gone. I always recommend doing a small test amount just to test and make sure you got your wallet correct, wallet address correct. But that's how you can send and receive from a hardware wallet. It's very simple, very quick, instantaneous for the most part. Debbie says, we have a Coinbase account. Do you know how to get to Coinbase Pro from there? Presumably go through the whole setting up process again. No, you don't have to, Debbie. It's actually all included. You just go, I think the address is pro.coinbase.com. You just verify that. Yeah, so if you go to pro.coinbase.com, just type that in or Google it, and you log in, and you're going to log in with your Coinbase login details, and you'll have a trading account already going there. It's very simple to do, very, very easy. So you don't have to set up a whole new account. You don't have to go through the AML, anti-laundering facility program again. It's all done. Once you get your Coinbase account, you're all good. John says, with the recent spike, do you anticipate a further correction? And if so, to what region? John, I don't. I've been thinking about this and looking at what's happening. I don't really see that we're going to have another big 20 or 30% correction. This is one of the other reasons I wanted to show you too how. Let's have a look here. I want to show you why you want to set up a strike price too for limit orders if you're looking for a certain price. You can see this was on January 10th when we had the big correction down from almost 41,000. You can see up here 40,900 US dollars, and we saw this huge correction in one day back down to 35, and then another correction down here testing at 34, and we saw it go all the way down lower than that. If you were not awake to take advantage of these buy points, then you missed out on opportunity. I did too, because I didn't set up my buy points. I wasn't ready to go. But I don't think we're going to see too much of a price under this resistance point here at 32,000. Right now you can see back here we're at 36,000. I think we've probably seen about the bottom down here at 30. So I think at like 33 or 34 you may see, but I don't think we're going to see that spike. Again, can't really predict the future. That's just what I've been researching, what I've read. So I don't think now is a bad time to buy. I'll be buying in at this point. So just my thoughts. Again, not financial advice. Is it possible to change the Coinbase background to white? Mine's defaulted at white, so I don't know whether yours is something different, John. I haven't really messed with that, so it's always been white. Cash held in a UK bank, FCS protected, or is it in a e-money wallet? You know, that's a good question, Mike. I'll be honest, I don't know the answer to that question. Maybe I can have a look right now. That is a very good question. I might have to go through the terms and conditions through that. I tend not to really leave money too sat in the portfolio for too long. Most of my buy prices have been relatively close to what when the price has been low. But it is a good point. I do need to look at that in case something happens to Coinbase. I'll put it in the description when I upload this video. When I find out the answer, I'll probably Google it, but I don't want to. And we can Google it right now. It's Coinbase FSCS. safe. Digital currency obviously is not. Let's see. Value balances on current Coinbase are not subject to the Deposit Insurance Corporation or Securities Investor Corporation protection. That's a good question. Where is your? Let's see. Let's look in the FSCS database and see if it's in there. I don't think that's gonna. I don't think Coinbase is gonna be listed on FSCS's website, but yeah, I'll check on that. Let's see. Bitcoin has gone up. Darren says £250 since the start of the live stream. Yeah, Mike said it was going to go up, right? He was right. I should keep talking. Steve says, I've noticed the Ethereum price appears to follow Bitcoin price. Yeah, it's quite similar to the Dow Jones following the S&P 500 for the most part. They tend to run in unison. We'll see. John says, I read about a guy with a significant value in the wallet but has forgotten his password. Keeps trying, but only a few goes left before liquidated disaster. Yeah, if you have a hardware wallet, you want to make sure you write that down a couple of different places, put it somewhere safe, because there are recovery password keys. The last thing you want to do is have a ton of money in your crypto hardware wallet, or even in somewhere else, and forget the password. That is a disaster. Sure. Anyway, I was going to wrap it up. We're at 48 minutes, so it's quite a bit longer than I wanted. I hope you found the stream helpful if you're thinking about doing cryptocurrency. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you buy. That's how you sell. That's how you set limit orders and market orders, and how you transfer money from Coinbase to Coinbase.com, Coinbase Pro. I'll be back tomorrow on our regular streaming night of Thursday, 7:30 p.m. in the UK time, 2:30 p.m. US Eastern time. And I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care of each other. I'll see you soon.